introduce myself. My name is Cecilia Asriati, study number 8 from 12 Accounting 1. My partner is...
My name is Intanur Fauzia, study number 40 from 12 Accounting 2.
My name is Wijibriani, study number 29 from 12 Accounting 3.
My name is Triwidya Lestari, study number 30 from 12 Accounting 5.
Preface. Praise be to Almighty God who has bestowed His bounty so that we can complete this report in a timely and system manner. We compile this report on the basis of our experience during field work practice in a period of approximately 2 months at the Badan Pertanahan Nasional of Tegal Regency. Do not forget, we would like to thank all parties involved in the preparation of this report, including 1. Mr. Parman, as the principal of Vacation High School 1 Dukuturi. 2. Mrs. Triwakyati, as head of the accounting and financial competency for the Vocation High School 1 Dukuturi. 3. Miss Muhammad Udin, as the advisor teacher. 4. Mr. Muhammad Fadil, as the head of the Tegal Regency Badan Pertanahan Nasional. 5. Mr. Bambang, as the Land Acquisition Section. 6. All staff and employees of the Badan Pertanahan Nasional Tegal Regency who have helped a lot in completing the preparation of the field work report. 7. My frustration to our parents who gave birth to, raised, without, and education use, morally and materially. We realize that the report we have created is far from perfect. Therefore, we expect constructive criticism and suggestion from reader. On this occasion, we apologize if there is an error in writing this will work imperative. Hopefully, this report can be useful for reader. Dukuturi, June 4, 2020. Writer.
Chapter 1. Introduction. A. Background. Every student who graduates from vocational high school is required to have expertise and be ready to work because vocational high school graduates are usually not recognized by the business or industry sector. Therefore, a dual system education program was used, namely by implementing field work practice, so that every student who graduates from vocational high school had experience in the business world before entering the real world after graduating from school, in accordance with the observation and research result of the Vacation Secondary Education Director. The implementation pattern at vocational high school has not been able to produce the expected graduates clearly. This can be seen from the conditions of learning that are not yet conducive to producing a professional workforce, because a person's professional skills are not only measured by mystery of God working art. There are two parties, namely educational institution and employment opportunities, industry or company or certain institution, which jointly organize a vocational expertise program. These both parties should be involved and responsible starting for the program planning stage to the assessment and determination of student graduation. B. Purpose and benefit. 1. To practice to knowledge gained. 2. To introduce students to the actual work situation so that they can eventually adjust to themselves, which later they will go to work. As a contribution to scientific purpose to friends and siblings to develop the quality of education in the following year. 4. As one of the requirements of students of vocational high school. 1. Tutori who wish to complete their vocational secondary education. 5. To find out how to obtain land title ownership in the Badan Pertanahan Nasional Tegal Regency. 6. Prepare to enter secondary with the knowledge that is received from the lecturer. Benefit. 1. Student can understand the real world of work and to better prepare to enter the world of work. 2. Fostering a professional attitude of students to enter job vacancies in accordance with their fields. 3. So that the authors get a new knowledge that students have never got in school. C. Time and place. Field work practice are carried out the Badan Pertanahan Nasional Tegal Regency, which is located at Jalan Ahmad Yani number 7, Slawi, Tegal, for 3 months, 4 February to 4 May 2020. But due to the widespread COVID-19 pandemic in Indonesia, the withdrawal of street vendor was accelerated on March 16, 2020.
Chapter 2. General Description. A. History of the Badan Pertanahan Nasional Tegal Regency. 1. A brief history of the Badan Pertanahan Nasional Tegal Regency. The National Land Agency was originally an agrarian academy which was founded in Yogyakarta in 1963. Then it was founded again in Semarang in 1964. The one in Yogyakarta with a major in agrarianism, but in Semarang with a major in land registration. In 1966, the status of the Agrarian Academy was published until finally in 1971. The Department of Land Use was opened at the Agrarian Academy in Yogyakarta. In 1993, the name of the Agrarian Academy was changed to the National Land Academy. In the same year, the National Land Academy was upgraded to D4. The name of the academy, which was changed to the National Land College. In 1996, the The one cadastral measurement and mapping program was opened at the National Land College until now. In carrying out the task referred to, BPN has main duties including A. Build public trust in the National Land Agency. B. Improve implementation and overall land registration and certification. C. Ensuring the strengthening of people's right to land. D. Resolve cases, problems, disputes, and conflicts systematically. A. Organizing the National Land Agency institution. As for the vacations of the Badan Pertanahan Nasional Tegal Regency itself, among others: A. Processing of file and information in the land sector. B. Arrangement and determination of land rights as well as the cancellation and termination of legal relations between people and or legal entities and land in accordance with the provisions of the applicable laws. C. Conducting survey, measurements, and mapping in the land sector. D. Cooperation with institutions and supervision and control of land tenure. B. Activities of the Badan Pertanahan Nasional Tegal Regency. 1. Administration sections. The administrative section has the task of carrying out guidance and providing administrative support within the regional office. 2. Land infrastructure sector. In charge of carrying out the coordination, guidance, and implementation of basic measurement and mapping, cadastral measurement and mapping, as well as thematic surveys and mapping. 3. The field of land law relations. The Department of Land Legal Relations has the task of coordinating, fostering, and implementing the determination of land rights and empowerment of community land rights, registration of land rights, maintenance of file on land rights as well as PPAT grades. 4. Land arrangement sector. In charge of coordinating, developing, and implementing land use, land reform, and land consolidation, as well as structuring certain areas. 3. The field of land law relations. The Department of Land Legal Relations has the task of coordinating, fostering, and implementing the determination of land rights and empowerment of community land rights, registration of land rights, maintenance of file on land rights as well as PPAT grades. 4. Land arrangement sector. In charge of coordinating, developing, and implementing land use, land reform, and land consolidation, as well as structuring certain areas. 5. Land acquisition sector. The land acquisition division is tasked with carrying out coordination, grants, and implementation of the use of government land. Grants for government land acquisition and determination and land operation. 6. Problem handling and control of land control sector. In charge of coordinating, developing, and implementing land disputes and conflicts, handling land cases, and controlling land affairs. C. Organizational structure of the Badan Pertanahan Nasional Tegal Regency. The organizational structure shows how the sections within it are coordinated together in a line of authority and responsibility. D. Objective and functions of the Badan Pertanahan Nasional Tegal Regency. 1. Vision of the Badan Pertanahan Nasional Tegal Regency. The National Land Agency itself has a vision, namely to become an institution capable of releasing land and land for the greatest prosperity of the people, as well as justice and sustainability of the social, national, and state system of the Republic of Indonesia, especially in the Regency of Tegal City, Brebes, and its surroundings. 2. Mission of the Badan Pertanahan Nasional Tegal Regency. The Badan Pertanahan Nasional Tegal Regency also has a mission including A. Increasing the order of life together that is more just and dignified. B. The manifestation of a harmonious coexistence by resolving various disputes.
Capture 3. Job training implementation. A. Job training activities. The activities carried out during the fieldwork practice are as follows. 1. Morning applies. This activity is carried out every Monday to Thursday morning at a half to 8 anti-meridian. 2. Looking for land books, which are a process of checking ROYA, transfer of name, mortgage, and splitting. Search by region system, number, and date. 3. Sorting ROYA land book, reverse name, splitting. Sorting is based on the regional system per district or per village. 4. Showing a certificate that has been printed based on a village the participants in PTSL. 5. Scanning juridical files. The outdoor scan the community juridical files such as photocopies of ID cards, letter C, and proof of BPHTB deposits. The file is then saved in the folders according to nominative numbers. B. Suitability of fieldwork practice activity between theory and practice. When strict vendors at the National Land Agency office, there are many fields of work given that are not in accordance with the accounting department, making it difficult to. Even so, the mentor was still profit tolerance and provide easy explanation that are easy to understand. C. Observation result. 1. At the beginning of the fieldwork practice, the practitioner experienced problem in communicating with employees because it was still in the introduction stage. 2. The number of word terms that are still not understood. 3. Lack of insight into the world of work. D. Troubleshooting. In facing these obstacles, we must be able to offer them with several solutions. 1. Solving in communication. Communication is very important in interacting, not except for employees in the office, and communication will run well if there is a relationship between people who carry out the communication process so that communication can be well established. 2. The number of foreign terms we can understand by searching of asking employees. We think it is convenient to ask for an explanation. However, we also have to always learn about the term we are believed to encounter at work. 3. The third problem solving is also like solving the second problem, namely by looking for information about the world of work, ethics that must be studied, and others.
Chapter 4. Closing. A. Conclusion. After carrying out this field work practice, the author has gained a lot of useful experience about the real world of work, and from what the author did during the field work practice at the Badan Pertanahan Nasional Tegal Regency, the author can draw the following conclusion. 1. Each part of the office of the Badan Pertanahan Nasional is equipped with work tools that can simplify and speed up performance use computer. 2. The office of the Badan Pertanahan Nasional is the only agency that legislates state-owned land right. 3. The system mechanism used in the Badan Pertanahan Nasional is still innovation because it still uses semi-computer and manual system for working mechanism. 4. The Badan Pertanahan Nasional Tegal Regency is an agency engaged in the field of the right. 5. The Badan Pertanahan Nasional of Tegal Regency has a duty to assist the community in obtaining land right and certificate land ownership. B. Suggestion. 1. For agencies. A. It is hoped that the agency or companies will be partner enhanced by giving a lot of cooperation between the school and the opportunities for vocational students for field work practice. B. For employers' motivation and discipline to work should be further improved. C. The relationship between employers and field work practice students is expected to always maintain harmony in order to create good cooperation. D. It is expected that the agency will direct more to one or several permanent work fields so that students are more focused and understand and master the field. 2. For school, A. In equipping both the material and mental aspect. It should be further improved, especially for mental development of students. B. It is hoped that teachers will always provide motivation, guidance, and relief to students who are street vendors. C. Make field work practice a place to apply the knowledge has been gained in school. D. To increase the thinking and mental power of students, the school must always provide encouragement in implementing field work practice. 3. For students, A. Always maintain the good name of the school while implementing street vendors and obey the rules in the institution. B. It is hoped that students who will be street vendors can prepare themselves. C. Always take the initiative to ask if there is work that can be done for employees. D. Always carry out whatever assignments are given with sincerity and don't complain occasionally.
We
are from
Vocational
High School 1 Dukuturi. Thanks for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.